Hey everybody. Well, I'm having an interesting day. The Empress of Bailing returns. I'm bailing on both of the books I have left. R.O. Pawn's The Incendiaries didn't light my fire. I've listened to about a third of it and I don't give a rat's ass about any of these people or what's happening to them. The writing is uncriticizable, but who are these people and why do they matter to me? I have no answer. And especially there's one male narrator. It's interesting choice R.O. Pawn made to only show her female character through the eyes of one of the male narrators, but that guy, his name is Will, he is so freaking boring. I just can't put up with him anymore. I don't care about him, and he's not making me care about Phoebe. And then there's this cult guy. I don't care. So, goodbye. And also, what else was I reading? Oh, Boy by James Hanley. Yeah, it reads like a really bad imitation of a Dickens novel, and I hate Dickens, so goodbye. So, I have two new ones I'm considering, but they might end up being bails too, and I'm gonna get a little bit more into them before I tell you about them, but they're both very short, so I still could conceivably finish 7 books in 7 days. Anyway, the Empress of Bailing is back with a vengeance. I live in Japan. What is this called?
Which one?
The one I don't like?
Which one? It's this one?
Yeah.
It's a toppy.
Oh, I don't know that one. What is it?
Some fish's eggs, but I don't.
What? Nice hairdo.
I don't think so.
Can't see him.
As long as they don't call me what they did at school. What's that? They used to call me Piggy. Piggy? As long as you don't tell the others.
Hello, BookTube. Well, here I am with my wrap-up for day 6 of the BookTubeAthon. And it's been a massacre, but I'm pretty pleased with the substitutions I have chosen. I will finish them both, I'm quite certain, and I'm really excited about one and less excited about the other, but they're far better than what I had bailed on earlier. The one that I'm most excited about is one that Juan of Just One Reader raved about 4 or 5 months ago, a short novella out of mid-19th century Russia. I'm sitting here because there's books behind me, and you can't see all the mess below where the camera viewfinder is. I really need my computer for backup because I've just had a hell of a day and it's been hot and I'm tired, so I'm going to be needing to turn and check Goodreads for this and that to enhance this wrap-up for the day. So it's Lady Macbeth of Mtsensk. Lady Macbeth of Mtsensk by Nikolai Leskov. It's a novella, and it's about 100 pages, maybe less. Juan raved about it, and after I bailed on what I bailed on, I thought, well, what can I find that would be around that length that's probably guaranteed to be good? So I got the Kindle version. It's really good. I've read 15%. It's about a bored, upper middle class factory owner's wife in 1860s Russia. This novella was published in 1865. It reads actually more modern. It is translated by the wonderful translators. I don't think I can pronounce their names. Well, Goodreads has failed me, but it's the husband and wife pair. I believe the wife is Russian and the husband is not. And the husband doesn't read Russian, but they work together and they produce beautiful translations. I read their translation of Dostoevsky's The Brothers Karamazov, and I've heard them interviewed and they're fascinating. So it's their translation. I think it's going to be sexy and it's really well written / well translated, and I'm enjoying it immensely. Elena Macradina, do you have any thoughts on this? And I think I might want to read more by Nikolai Leskov. I'd never heard of him until, I don't think, and I studied Russian history and read quite a bit took some Russian literature classes in the 80s and 90s, and I don't remember ever hearing of him. And this was published in 1865. He was admired by Dostoevsky and Tolstoy, if I'm remembering correctly. He died in about 1895, wrote short stories and novels, maybe plays. Who is this guy? So I think I might want to read more by him. So I'm enjoying that, and quite a bit less enthusiastically, I've started the novella Sisters by Lily Tuck. And it is little, not fragments, but little anecdotes, half a paragraph or 2 paragraphs on a page. So it reads really, it's really breezy to read, about the second wife of some guy. And she's fixated on the guy's first wife. But it's so fragmentary is not the right word. It's so one anecdote after another anecdote, and to me, I'm too old. That's a young writing style. It reminds me of, what is the famous novel like that? I've read so many and I haven't liked any of them. But I'm not hating it. The story is what little story there is interesting. I think I will have a clear idea about the 2 wives' characters by the end. The husband sounds like a complete jerk, but it's really flimsy and flat, I think, so far. So I will finish it. So that is one I think Eric and I won't agree on, but it's better than what I bailed on, so it's holding my interest. And as you saw, I've started to watch Lord of the Flies after having finished the novel. I loved it so much. I can't believe his prose. I think it's my favorite 20th century novel by a man. I have other 20th century novels by women that I prize much more highly, but it really is worth revisiting about every 5 or 10 years or so. It's rich. I think that's all for my wrap-up. I've had a great day. I'm worn out, and probably my VeeLog for my 7th and final day of BookTubeAthon will be even shorter because it's getting down to the crunch time. But I think I'll be able to finish these books. And I have loved doing a bookathon, a readathon. It's the first one I've ever done, and I think I'm going to do more. Thanks for watching.